Offensive Talk Radio.
Go fuck yourself.
I tried to rap, but I'm not a rapper. That's a Petey Flows thing.
Talking is very natural for me. Whatever people, want to hate me over it. Yeah, I'm a loudmouth jerk off, whatever.
It's Mafia Life Chris.
Captain Hate.
Mike Waz. Oh.
Petey Flizzo, in case you didn't nizzo. I busted nuts deep in your hizzo. Just for fun.
For fun. You do that for fun?
On many occasions, I actually have. It's gotten me in trouble a couple of times, but oh well, it is what it is.
We wouldn't be waiting patiently for him to introduce himself if he didn't cut you off and already introduce himself already. But
well, whatever. Let this irrelevant jerk off talk.
Yeah. No.
I love Guaz.
That's Guaz, and he has a big head.
Yes, Mikey Guaz, baby.
We hate him.
I hate you too.
The Secretary of Fake. I mean, hate. I mean, thieves. I mean,
I'm so hateful.
93 comments on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Offensive Talk Radio. 93 comments.
Bitch.
And there's a group now. So who knows? There might be 93 comments in the group. But either way, it's Offensive Talk Radio. Find us on Facebook. And here's the question.
Or find us in your girl's house.
Ouch.
Oh, boy. I'm married.
Which would you rather live?
I meant on the radio.
Yeah,
or
the
on
listeners.
the podcast. Or on YouTube.
That's right. All right.
Excuse me.
I
have a girlfriend. Hello.
Wifey. Would you rather live with, amongst, not necessarily just next door, but literally amongst, on the block of multiple hipsters or multiple semi-English speaking immigrants? Mr. Hate, please let us know.
Okay. I will definitely, any day, take the immigrants. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. Because the hipsters are the main reason why nobody could fucking afford to live here anymore. Okay? They fucking open up their fucking coffee shops, patchouli oil stands, fucking...
On their dad's dime.
Yeah, fucking organic elephant fetus, fucking whatever the fuck
I never heard that.
I never even saw that in the cafes.
They're fucking awful people.
They don't bathe.
I used to work in downtown Brooklyn.
They're animals.
On fucking Court Street. You'd see people and wonder if these fucking people own mirrors. Like, you'd see a guy...
Dressed like Dexter going out for a kill.
They dress like Dharma from Scooby-Doo.
Fluorescent green fucking pants, fluorescent green sneakers, and a fucking safety orange yellow fucking shirt. Like, really?
That's a bad style?
Oh, I fucking
that's real. Honestly, I gotta say.
I hate them.
I agree with you. It is bad style.
At
But I have to say one thing. I fucking love Court Street in that neighborhood. I would die to live in that neighborhood. Me and my wife go.
Fuck
out me and my wife
park.
Hold on.
It's expensive.
Me and my wife go to Pane and Vino on Court Street. No joke. Best food ever.
Yeah, visiting. Hello.
But we cannot
catch some din and go
home.
No.
We look, and it's obvious. I call it untouchable. We look at the untouchable real estates there. $3,500 a month. $2,800 a month, $34.
It ain't untouchable, motherfucker. Stop thinking that way. I don't like that thinking.
I appreciate that.
I just hate that fucking area.
We want to be there.
$3,500 to live in the ghetto if I live there.
Nah, we love that, man. I don't see anything wrong with them except they're a little bit rude and snotty. I do feel that way. But what's the big deal? Is it bad to bring real estate up? And to, in my opinion, because look at the storefronts.
Hey, it's
look
amazing who it's okay to can do it, and they're okay doing it. It's amazing when somebody else wants to do it, well, how they're viewed. You know what I mean? Like, we bring the value up. We bring the value. What do you mean? The value? Just the whole thing. Like, all of a sudden, it's okay when these jerk-offs are, it's called gentrification. Allegedly, it's not good anytime, no matter who the fuck is doing it. When somebody tries to buy the shit and build fucking condos or whatever, they're demonized. So when these fucking jerk-offs come in like locusts and blow shit up so normal people are paying $2,000 a month, well, we should hate them more. They fucking get normal people out of their fucking houses on a regular
drive
basis.
the middle class out.
It's horrific.
There you go.
My best friend lived in Park Slope, him and his girlfriend. They lived in, it was basically a half of apartment. It was basically a half an apartment. They paid like $1,700 a month.
Awful.
It was like a half an apartment.
Well, I know they fucking 4 or 5 at a time, and they pull in 1,000
Savage.
each. And
It's
I
called
work
locust.
in the middle. I work in the middle of it.
We call in the voting block. It's also a thing called locust voters, where they vote a certain way in an area. Once that area gets destroyed, they move to another area, preferably a red state.
It doesn't
And then
matter.
they destroy that area. It's called locust voting, and they're called locusts. They travel from one place to another, destroying the place and then voting a certain way and then
No.
moving out when they can't live there no more.
I
It's
actually
a
want to
true
hear
thing.
what Glaz has to say because he works in an area that's affected by this big time.
Good point.
7, 8 years ago, it was predominantly all black people living there, and all of a sudden,
Hold on.
we're on Stuyvesant. We're in the DeKalb area section. Well, I'm not going to give out exactly where I.
But, okay.
Neighborhood, Bed-Stuy.
Yeah, Bed-Stuy. Well,
No,
now
but I
they
didn't know- I
want to
just wanna
rename.
know-
But you know,
I
they
know
want to
people
rename
who live
it.
over there, and I was trying to figure. I understand what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
it's like one part is this and one part is that.
They're trying to I guess it's a major real estate.
Where Bill
purposes
Cosby
involved.
lived is one part, and across the street is Bed-Stuy.
Well, yeah, Spike Lee.
Seriously, it's
Spike
true
Lee,
though. It's true.
Spike Lee.
There's Brooklyn Heights, and then there's like I said, Plum First is Garrettson Heights, and the back of it is
Garrettson
Old
Heights.
Garrettson.
Yeah, well.
So it's like one part
So
is
what
Brooklyn
happened
Heights,
then?
one part is Bed-Stuy.
Well, you got basically Bed-Stuy. Now they're trying to change it to Stuytown, and you got Stuyvesant Heights, but that's irrelevant. The amount of white people that have moved in, and they're not obviously Midwest. They don't live around here. They can't afford Manhattan. So what they do is they live in Bed-Stuy around there, and they walk around.
Or Fort Greene.
They walk around like they've been there 40 years. They have fruit stands on the corner. They're nuts. And the black people driving by, going, "Wow!" I mean, just looking at Whitey like, what the hell are you got a food stand? What is this, organic market on the corner? And you got a crack house 2 houses over.
I know, brother wants a high C and
You
a
wanna-
fucking
you wanna get-
a can of what's
you wanna
that
get a
called?
fucking organic-
not spam.
You wanna
but,
get it
Vienna Vienna sausage.
You want to get an organic kumquat and a fucking 5 bag of crack? You go right. That's where you go, Bed-Stuy, man.
Well, hipsters will live with anybody.
But they don't know.
No matter what.
but the
Except
key-
conservatives.
but the key,
They won't
fellas,
live with
the key.
conservatives.
You're missing the key.
I've been trying to tell you.
You're missing the key. The
They're the worst.
black people play nice and they're kind, but they really don't they don't want Whitey there. They really don't want him there.
So racist, bro.
But you know what?
Everything.
Spike Lee did a whole thing. Hipster was asking a question. I think it was the Brooklyn Academy of Music. I think P. Flo saw this. There was a video about how all the people.
My man's
all the-
preaching. I think P. Flo saw this.
Yo, check it. How all the white people started moving in right around Fort Greene, and all of a sudden they started changing. The real estate went up. Police never used to show up when people
I
lived in
work
Fort
from-
Greene, and all of a sudden white people move in. Police showing up, and Spike Lee was mad about it.
Yo, honestly, I work for a moving company. It's a true story, and the moving company was right by. This might not even be that interesting, but there was
That's
the moving
all right.
company was right by the tunnel going into Manhattan, and we did multiple moves where we moved people from like lofts in Manhattan. Well, and one person was from freaking Rhode Island. I went to Rhode Island and got stuff to Fort Greene,
Right.
all the streets
Of
right
course.
over
Yeah.
there.
Dumbo.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Moving
Yeah.
in there, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and you see,
You could see the-
lily white,
The different type of people.
lily
So,
Lesbian couples
let me-
too.
let me
a lot
ju-
of lesbian
That-
couples.
exactly.
A lot
Yo,
of
the man is
lesbian
speaking the
couples.
truth.
Wow.
I love
I'm
my
not saying I did a
lesbians.
bunch of them, but when you see it, you get an idea.
it's
Not
tre-
like a good
it's
lesbian.
You get an
trendy.
idea.
So let me read off just a few comments from the Facebook page about this because we posed a question on the Facebook page. We want to know
And we
how you
generated a
feel.
lot of heat. It was good.
Yeah, 93
We
comments.
like the participation. We
Would-
get it popping.
True. Would you? And I asked him, would you rather live next to hipsters or semi-English speaking people?
Semi-English.
One guy says,
Savages.
Jennifer Carisi Graziano says, immigrants any day. They work hard and semi-English. I don't have to fucking talk to them much. Hipsters, no fucking thank you.
Exactly.
Right.
Thank you. Joe, that's a very contrite, like,
Yeah.
I don't got to fucking talk to you. Hey, say hello, goodbye, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
end
except
the
when you
story.
ask for a price and they can't fucking understand what you're saying.
Mitchell Bowman says, hipsters, I like cool people. Rocco
Hang
Mirando
yourself.
says,
Kill yourself, please. You're awful.
yeah, I prefer good people also. So,
Rocco
Diana-
Mirando, hold on. Just to show that I know what the fuck I'm talking about and I go on the page, Rocco Mirando said that he came here as an immigrant when he was 8 years old, served in the USAF, I believe, and he loves this country and, like,
yeah, came
That's what-
he's 8 years old, served
I-
the USAF, and became
thank
a
you. I just
citizen.
wanted to say, I recognize and I say, That's what we love. Anybody who tries to say when we talk about I'm just saying on a side topic.
Go ahead.
When we talk
Put
about
it down.
illegal immigrants, we have no problem with legal immigrants. All of us here, I'm pretty sure, came from legal immigrants,
right.
and we love people who come here the right way, do it the right way, do everything the right way. We think we think the world of you. So
That's
nobody's
the
against
American
legal
dream.
immigration. It's illegal immigration, and we think he's a great man. End of story.
So if you're
Yeah.
digging a tunnel,
But he's stuck in my mind, just for record.
so if you're digging a tunnel in Mexico, I hope you
All
die.
right, we didn't have to go.
Big props to
I hope you drown in the
Rocco.
fucking Rio
Rocco
Grande.
Mirando, the man. Rocco
sir.
Mirando's the man.
All right, so we got Emma Rose says, semi-English speaking, because I know for sure if I hear Hipsters' views over a long period of time, I will end up in jail. At least the others, I may not agree, but I won't be able to understand, so it's whatever.
That's good. I like that. That was a good
Stephen Revo Gates says, never a hipster, because they're such asshole liberals.
That's what I would say.
Exactly.
Oh, geez.
That's enough. And shout to Steve Revo Gates. He's the man.
He's
we love
cool.
him.
I love that dude.
I
love
can't
that
find
guy.
anyone hipster except I scroll all the way down here and I see somebody came to the defense of hipsters. It's Sam Jones. She says wow.
Please get fucked with a spike dildo at age.
And
Hold
I
on,
want
hold
to
on.
leave the show with this.
Sorry.
Sam Jones says,
Fuck you.
like the ghouls and goblins of fairy tales, the hipster doesn't exist in reality, but only gives people a catchphrase to personify their fears and anxieties. There are no
Unless you're a
hipsters.
conservative.
There are no hipsters anymore, at least none that live up to the crazy, incoherent stereotypes people fueled with hate and dissatisfaction of their own lives put in circulation. We're all one. The sooner everyone stops walking around with their noses
Unless
in
you're
the
a
air,
conservative.
but they're conscious in the gutter,
100%.
the
Rape
sooner
yourself
we
with
all
a
stop
dildo.
judging and hating each other based on appearances, and the sooner we empower one another
Unless
through
you're Sarah
acceptance
Palin.
and understanding, the happier we will all be. One love, one comment, and that's it. We're going.
You say I talk a lot?
Unless you're Sarah Palin.
Rape yourself with a spiked dildo.
Offensive Talk Radio.